Here's the setting. Shadow and Anya, the two that were precisely ordered by Mr. Perfect, to go to the coordinates given to kill Nurse Krugoi once again, and to start back up the relationship with the both of them that was once lost by the group so-called Demon Dogs. However, what lies ahead within the cave, they have yet to find the horrors that lies upon them. Scene starts in 3, 2, 1. You okay, Ani? Ani?
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah.
Keep your guard up. What the hell?
Oh.
Come on out.
Oh, hi.
Wait, what the hell? Wait, you're that lawyer dude.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing here?
Keep your weapon, Chad.
Here, can you...
What the hell are you doing here?
I have no idea. Okay, so one moment I was walking down, like, the fucking forest or some bullshit like that. Next thing you know, I just fell down. You can see his suit being, like, scuffed up with, like, blood dust, and, like, it looked like he did take a tumble.
Did you fall from up there?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how I got down here. I just started I fell down probably, like, that way, and I just started walking. I'm
So
here.
you basically fell down through a hole, or?
Yeah.
You're just wandering around in the forest.
I decided to take a walk.
In the forest.
In the woods.
Yeah.
A relaxing walk
Was
through the
there, like-
fucking woods.
Was there,
You know
was
what?
there a sidewalk or not sidewalk? Was there like a little pathway in the woods, or were you just walking in the woods?
It was a path. I saw a little trail. I'm like, oh, okay. Why not?
Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't
So you
take
didn't
you
even know the place. You just walked around on a random path that you found.
in a suit.
I've done this before in Maryland. Okay, I've taken my drive up into the deeper parts of Maryland and just taken.
Shit.
What the hell is that?
Okay, come here. Whatever your name is, Blair. Come here.
Sorry. What the hell was that?
Come over here. Come over here.
No, just like I don't see anything. What the hell?
There's shadows all around us. Get behind us.
There's something out there.
And that would be because I've walked down I felt like I've walked down a lot of this path.
I don't like this. Nothing.
Fuck.
Shit. Actually, get behind me. You could just hear clashes of metal.
Fuck, he's panicking, looking around his suit into like.
Stay calm. All right, bitch, come on out. As you wish.
What the fuck is that?
It was
What?
all thanks to you. Me.
What the?
Stay back. Another few wanderers to be lured into my cave. You, I remember your face. You killed me before, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Don't do it again. Silly me! You thought you killed Krugoi, huh?
Boy.
Well, there's a twist to what happened to me. You see, you misunderstand. You bet that you could find me still in my other uniform with my knife, right?
I figured.
Well, you're wrong. As you can see, I'm more than just Krugoi now. Let me show you what I'm capable of, ladies.
Her red eyes shine a bright red. And to those on her sides, two other red sets of red eyes start glaring.
Now, there's no need to be afraid anymore. You're stuck in here with us. With us.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm more than just Krugoi now. I am
Of course.
Vanessa Krugoi. We are one.
As you would notice, a dark aura did once flow through this robotic monstrosity. However, it disappeared.
I'm curious, little black-haired one. Let's see how much you can damage me now.
Fine then. Shadow's hand is immediately gonna erupt with blue fire, and she's basically gonna throw a fireball directly at the one in the middle.
As soon as that happened, kinetic energy started building up as the fireball hit the chest of Krugoi. And it just bounced right on off and hit the house, catching it on fire.
Fuck.
As I expected, my kinetic energy from the project of Vanessa has recreated itself. This will be entertaining. For both me and Krugoi, we wish you the best of luck to get out of our cave.
Tries to slash.
Parries it and backs off.
Shit! The other clone stares at Anya.
Get them.
That's definitely out of here.
Lawyer, you better run.
I don't know where the hell to go.
That would work out.
The middle Krugoi combusts an illusion and appears right behind FJ and stabs Frederick.
What the shit hell?
A slash at the claw.
As you do, the kinetic energy just bounces off.
What are you waiting for? Get them.
She then slowly brings up the blade from your shoulder and your arm.
Yeah,
defenseless on the ground.
There's no escape from our cave.
Anya, get the hell out of here.
I'm not leaving you, Shadow.
Damn it! Slash at this one.
As you do that, the kinetic energy just pushes you right on back.
It's useless. Prepare for your death. You completed me, my project, so I won't need you anymore.
As soon as she says that, both cards from T-Bow start lighting up. They start blinking.
No, you don't.
As that happens, it blinks out a bright red color, and you two are immediately teleported.
That insect. Of course. There needs to be another way to find out about those.
All the names. Forget the crystal. Why did it have to be today?
I guess I didn't get left empty-handed.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
All right. Playtime's over, you two. Go on. I'll bring my apprentice here soon. She'll deal with him. For now, let's just start this off.
She brings up her blade, and it immediately just glows green.
What the f...
There's
Oh,
bound
you
to
gotta
be
be...
work ahead.
You gotta
She
be...
slowly then punctures the very shoulder of Frederick.
What the hell? You gotta be...
As that happens, Frederick's passed out.
Yeah.
She pulls the blade out. The green aura then disappears.
He will be a perfect specimen for my first disease. My apprentice will be here soon to take care of the rest. For now, it'll be time to unleash the K-virus. It's time to initiate disease protocol. Krugway, you are a genius. Well, now we just morphed together, didn't we? Don't get too cocky, Vanessa. It's all right. We'll leave this specimen with the K-virus to go out in public and see what damage it can do. I wonder. Smells like from that other group that he was that little one was with, along with the little girl. I wonder how much damage my K-virus can do. So, Shadow, huh? One day.
The end of part 2.
Frederick, get over here.
I swear to God.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
And now we move
Hold
on to
on.
T-Bow.
I need to respawn. I feel so bad.
Right here.
I left him to die.
How many times has T-Bow done this now? How many times has T-Bow done this sort of stuff?
Oh my god.
Oh, a lot, and it's quickly going to become a meme. Time for
Oh
T-Bow.
my God. Oh my God. Jay, I cannot believe the timing of that. You getting booted?
You two all right?
Shit. What the hell happened now? Perfect, what was that?
That was
Will
Vanessa
be explained
and
sooner
Kugray.
or later. And as of right now, I will
we left the
say
guy to
that
die.
I am sorry.
We need to go back.
There is much explanation that is needed to be done. Come with me.
We need to go back to that damn cave.
We
We
need
left
to
a
go back and
civilian in there.
save the guy.
There's another person in there?
Yeah, someone named
Yes,
Frederick, a
there's
lawyer.
another person.
He's a civilian.
You go catch them up. I'll find them and get them in here.
Well, did he have the card or something like that?
I don't know. I don't think so. Damn it. He was just
I
wandering
can
around in
send
the
some
cave.
drones to get him. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Make it quick, because I think he was stabbed.
Yeah.
Turn on the little TV right on over here so that I'll.
Yeah.
It's a
This
mess.
is absolutely insane. As you two come down, you do see on the screen the very self of Vanessa. This, from what I've just discovered, right when you two hit that cave, this isn't really even Krugoi anymore. I don't even know what to call her, but she wasn't actually a nurse. She was a demonic soul, a demonic being that was passed on from this illusionary book, of which this first nice nurse, what she used within her labs and such for when she tried to cure people of their sickness back in her own town, she was possessed, not turned. What I figured out here is that the soul was released from the body, disintegrated. It was decaying. She needed a new body. And thus, that's when she discovered and that she made the project of Vanessa. Vanessa wasn't just her toy. Vanessa was her experiment. And what just happened after that? Right after you killed her, the demonic soul itself was able to release itself since it was trapped in that body, that decaying body. If she was left in that body, then she would have been able to rot inside, along with her soul, but you helped kill her. She led you right into killing her. There's a reason why she died easily. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is this. She doesn't just control the powers of illusion anymore. She now controls reality. Her clones, her other clones. He then brings up the other nurse clones for when she was first a humanoid monster creature with no face. These clones could have only been illusions, but now she's in this body. She's now able to clone her own clones at her own will. However, they're very limited, but she's able to make them reality. They aren't just illusions anymore. They're her actual self. She can create many of these. And another thing, she's recreating her own army. She's putting all of her dead soldiers into animatronic-like suits, making them more powerful.
These things?
It's much, much worse than you think. You two won't be able to stand in such strategy against her. No other being can be able to touch her. She's more dangerous than the very first rank commander. She's more dangerous than the Frankenstein's monster. And it was a suicide mission for you two to go out there. When I found out that you two were still in the cave, and when I found out that this happened, there was no way. You two weren't gonna kill her.
Message.
What?
Could have sent one of us a text message.
There was no internet in a cave.
That's true.
In a cave, there's no internet. When are you going to use a cell phone to get in some place so discarded and lost?
Adele reading a text message while we were in the middle of getting in a fight for our lives would have been helpful. Shit.
And I'm sorry, but that other person that you spoke of that was in the cave with you, I don't think that person ever met me. That person never had a card. That so-called lawyer that you mentioned is probably long gone.
No.
Hmm.
My drones were able to find him. He's still alive. Hurt, but
You're
alive.
using my drones?
Oh no, I've made
Shadow and
my
I
own.
can go back and get him.
Don't worry, I'm already having them bringing him here.
Wait. Wasn't he... I thought he was dead.
No, he's alive.
I thought no one can survive in that cave. Not with what the
Survive?
powers of Krugoi
That's the
has
reason why I'm
now.
bringing him here and not just sending him to like a hospital or anything. There has to be a reason why he's still alive.
There shouldn't be. I don't know why that would be.
Something at least. At least the poor bastard's alive. He
Mm.
shouldn't even have been there in the first place.
But by all means, we cannot take the two of you back to that cave. It's too dangerous. We have to find some other way to try and kill her. But an
Hmm,
alert
good
siren
job.
just goes off on the monitor. Several dots in one location can be seen. Several nodes.
What the hell's
What's
happening?
going on now?
Warning, warning.
Perfect, what's happening?
It looks like she's on the hunt.
What?
No,
Already?
that's not her on the hunt. Those nodes are different. He scrolls right on through. I need the key to the map. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh my god.
What?
Those are disease nodes. Each and every single one of them is new. And you could see that there's so many nodes in that one location. Whatever the hell Krugoi is doing now, that's not good. Those are a
Fucking
bunch of
virus.
disease nodes confined into one location, and these are the same coordinates that I told you to hunt her. That's not good. That is absolutely not good. There's something new that she has that I do not know of. I need to go into my database and figure out what that is. But first, you two cannot go out there on your own at this point. Monster Mash has now become more dangerous than they ever have. Than they ever was. With Krugoi around, it's almost impossible to tell whether we can win a fight or not. You two need a bigger team.
Yeah. I got contacts. I believe someone named Yuki was a friend of mine showed interest in this.
Whoever you can find, whatever you can find, wherever the place and time, you need a group. Without it, we can't win this fight.
I'm not going to win this fight by fighting them directly anyway. We need to find another way. That fucking barriers, there's no taking down that thing, I think.
And that is
Unless-
exactly what I'm having in mind from as of right now. While I'm trying to brainstorm this stuff, I'm reinstating Tebow back on its feet. I'm bringing back up the training barracks.
Training barracks.
That's right. Remember the old times back in the day from when I trained the both of you?
Oh, teamwork works wonders.
Yeah.
Of
Mm,
course.
why?
Oh, so that's what that place was called? I've been using it
Yes.
myself.
Yourself for what?
Well, you want me to be helpful to you. It'd be kind of stupid for me to not be able to defend or attack either.
What did you do with the first gen?
I updated myself.
Ah, I see. Well, good on
And
you.
I've also studied how y'all defeated both Vanessa and Krugoi and started to modify that tech that was used.
What are you meaning? Do you have some sort of fighting techniques that you've now just learned?
Yeah. I literally took your little shield projection idea and modified it 10 times stronger.
You scare me sometimes.
You say that also in bed too.
No. We do not bring something like that up. I do not know why that you have brought that up. Let's go to the lab.
We got better things to worry about.
Hello.
Cosmos,
Hmm.
anything
Essentially,
going
yes.
on?
Hello.
Hello. No. We are repairing the other pod that's come out of stasis.
Oh, repairing. All right then. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. Just still recovering.
Hmm.
What about you? I heard you got into some sort of fight.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't take any scrapes.
So right now,
I'm fine at least. So.
Permission to add to my database.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is
he's
we
leader of
picked up on our journey.
Interesting. We're gonna see his eye turn sideways, and then blue line just goes down and it scans up. What is your name?
Mr. Perfect.
Adding Mr. Perfect and image to database. Image saved to friendly's file.
Well,
you could be
here's
able
the
to
report.
function properly, Alec.
I put the computer there,
I can run on
so
all
you
normal
can see
neural
the
process.
repair report.
Oh, I see.
So therefore,
It seems like
before
you've
we
done
can,
well with this one. Tell you one thing for sure. We're a little bit rushed into our schedule. I was able to bring back Shadow and Anya. One thing is for sure, Mikru, can you do me a favor?
before you ask any in the favor, and speaking of Shadow and Anya here, what is your problem?
Oh, nothing. Nothing was the problem.
She's right. There's something
bringing
wrong.
down sweat.
Perfect.
And I immediately grab you from the chest and bring you down.
I
Are you
forgot
sure
you've
that is
been hiding
not
something.
the problem
I think
when
there's
you're
a
jumping
difference.
around unexpectedly, sending them in danger without realizing it?
Now look. One thing is for sure, I made a mistake. However, I was able to fix it. I didn't send them out there on purpose, you know. I tried to save their life, and thus I did.
But at least you know your mistakes and be sure you don't make it again. Because they're my former teammates.
But of course,
Yes.
Mikru.
Good. I'll let you go.
Perfect.
Yes.
I may be in no condition to be angry right now, but know this. If any harm comes to Shadow, I will end you.
Don't know how you're gonna do that when I'm pixelated within the box. Careful, perfect.
You're just
you
gonna
never
notice
know.
her eyes glow blue a bit and then just return to normal. I mean it.
Of course. But from as of right now, we're at a tight schedule here. I'm reinstating the first generation within Tebow and bringing back the training bass. And I'm having John be the one to train everybody.
Not just John.
And yes, you
Katsuo
too.
was here. Katsuo was here
Katsuo's
as well.
Of course.
So,
We need to train Katsuo as well, and anyone that we can find that is able to join up with Shadow and Anya. from as of right now, we're in the danger zone within Monster Mash now. We need to be able to get stronger.
But as far as we know, that Alec here still need to get repaired. We still have unfinished business with the so-called. I'm not gonna explain it further. But yeah, we have other business with someone else.
You're gonna see he has no left arm.
Oh yeah, we didn't add a left arm. I forgot to do that.
But of course, one thing is for sure: repair this fine fellow and try to have him join up with this group as one of the first few to join in. Again, we need all that we can get for Krugoi.
We can, but the thing is, he's still missing an arm, and he has one nuclear reactor that is severely damaged. We just need to get it repaired first.
I can
Of course.
I am not from this, as you would say, dimensional plane.
Oh, I can repair it
no
on
universe.
at least on 2 days.
And yeah, and also, forgive me, he is a prototype from another dimension, 300 years from now.
Practically, I am 300 years older than this current date.
The drones have returned. Where should we put the poor boy?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. We bring him to the exact same spot of where we were able to bring back Anya and Shadow. Now then, I'll meet you all at the front to where we can bring back that boy who was supposed to be dead.
Wait, dead?
Should I add a note underneath his profile saying very arrogant?
I wonder about it, so just stay here. I'll see what's going on, alright?
I can move perfectly fine.
Not without that arm and that damaged nuclear reactor, you're not.
I'm not going for any kind of combat roles, am I not? I can still help with any kind of system datas.
Sure.
You
guys might better here than out in the public because this is cut off from the rest of the world, so it won't spread from here.
Yeah, either way, it's still not good if we get sick.
I'm still taking measures to this.
What? You thinking he's caught a disease? Wait a minute, you might be onto something. Yeah, bring him in.
That's exactly what they're saying.
All right, you see a whole bunch of drones coming, carrying the body, and laying it there.
As the body is laid there, she's just gonna put out an energy dome that's just gonna cover him.
Also just scanning him.
I've seen definitely worse.
I don't want to take any. I don't want to take any action or any danger of this. Precaution.
My hand goes on to Hacker and pulled her back. And I just listened to.
Now
just
hold on,
whisper to
stand
this.
back. I'm a pixelated being.
This is
within
not
the
a
box.
time
I'm
to
safe
use
from
it.
this one.
Revert back to the state, please.
I can't. They brought a contagion here. If it's outside of here,
he alive?
the relationship is a problem. That's me.
He's still alive.
Low on blood, but yes.
Yeah.
He took a nasty shot.
Well, a stab through the shoulder would do that to you.
I
He also got
advise
stabbed
immediate
in
blood
the gut
transfusion.
or something like that as well.
After the shoulder, that's not lethal. What the hell?
That'd be.
Wasn't
Wait
he
a
also
minute,
stabbed in
shoulder.
the back?
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer. Can you hear me?
Who are you?
Mikuru, be
say
careful.
house.
My name is Mr.
how did I-
Perfect. Can you please stand if you can?
I think this is the best I can do right now. He's
You
holding on to the wound.
feel like that you just came out of bed. You feel like that you're slightly exhausted, but you feel just fine.
Yeah. Just. He's holding on to the wound in his shoulder, giving it pressure.
Were you the one that was in that one other cave with Shadow and Anya?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, this confuses the absolute hell out of me. Okay, this confuses me. How are you not dead?
Good question.
I am asking that same question right now.
Not at all. Non-fatal wound. Possible of moving, just not moving that arm.
How the hell did you survive?
As I said, he took a
Those disease nodes that shouldn't be any else different.
pretty sure that's what he said.
Hmm.
Sorry,
He
what?
also got stabbed in the back.
I've got an idea. Let me ask you a question real quick. Do you feel anything weird?
Besides
Either
the
two factors,
lack of
meant
blood and the
or something else.
shoulder pain, everything seems fine, I think.
Shoulder pain? Which shoulder is it?
The one with the massive hole in it.
Be advised, General.
As
What
he
massive
pulls-
hole? What massive hole?
What?
You would look confused, but as you look down, the hole looked like that it was never there. However, there was a tear. There was a tear in that same spot that you would say that there would be a hole.
That's interesting.
What the hell? Okay.
Now, I
what's-
know some sort of lawyer that doesn't take any drugs, but you need to tell me some serious stuff here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a hole there before. It's on the recordings from the drone.
Recording of the drone.
Yeah, when it found him, there was definitely a hole.
I have an idea. Mikru, lead him back to the same lab that I'll be in. I'll meet with you all shortly.
Please, this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah, just confused right now.
You're not hurting, are you?
No, I'm fine, apparently. Don't know how, don't know why.
I'm sure it can help, that's for sure.
I'm gonna have to disengage soon. This is taking it.
Come with me, please. Come with me. I need you to come up here, please.
Okay. He lays down in the
Just up here. Up through here.
Just step up there. Come up here. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just scan you and just to be sure if everything's alright.
Alright.
The large device then starts scanning Frederick. The light shows green. Huh. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with him, so one of the disease nodes hasn't even gotten to him yet.
That's the case. There's no reason to heal. But something had to heal that wound.
I just don't. I'm a normal person. I don't have any accelerating healing factors of any kind. I'm a normal human being with nothing.
Hun?
Besides a law degree.
The muscle fiber count.
The hell?
Wait.
Sorry, what?
Those are very unusual numbers for an average person.
That's not normal. That shouldn't even be possible for a human.
It looks like that he can lift a huge amount of force from his body. He's almost like some sort of WWE wrestler. Looks can be deceiving.
Oh no, he would put those to shame.
Really
No,
now,
the
even
most I've-
stronger?
According to this, he would even make the quote-unquote world's strongest man in those competitions look like a weakling.
Wait, let me. Are we done? Can I get off and see for myself?
No, there's no need. You can only hear it from me and from Mrs. Perfect. From as of right now, there seems to be nothing wrong, but you did gain some sort of ability. You have super strength.
I am confused. I am horribly confused at the moment.
Nah, it should all be fine.
Seems like the DNA has been fused with the virus.
There's a virus? Now, how would you know that? As you put it into the computer, it just shows error.
The combine doesn't match. It's missing some DNA sample in there. Because compare the body type on the computer, he should not be able to lift any kind of weight on compared to on the 80 kilograms. So something has been fused.
Forgive me for asking. Did you say that you were just a normal human being?
Yes, was.
Okay, so according to what you were saying on the computer, he seemed like he got gained strength and everything. This is not normal for a human being. It would take years for to build that muscle structure. But
or you can just take a huge amount of steroids.
It's just. It's but forced to be able to fit in that small frame. That's the thing. That's even inhuman.
Is there any magic to it?
It's just not normal.
Magic? No. It couldn't be magic. My box somewhat nullifies that type of magic if it were to be in his body. However, it is unfamiliar to me that he would gain that much amount of strength. If what you say is true about a virus, then maybe, just maybe, we should let him be.
Recording on the DNA sample, seems like he has some sort of gene in his DNA what is resisting the virus, so it's become fused with the virus.
So basically, this is patient zero.
He was a lucky one.
What concerns me is that this is airborne.
Nah, if it was airborne, the box would have been able to identify it and eliminate it.
That would be great.
But we didn't identify it until now.
Then it must be fully inside of his body. However, if it is some sort of virus, this could be a potentially good virus. And as of right now, he's gotten super strength. We could probably use it against a crew.
Yes, a good virus coming from one of the most horrifying looking things I've ever seen in my life.
Perfect. If you lost your mind, Kruger stabs him. He comes back with a virus has super strength. This does not sound good.
This is not
I agree with Shadow here. But why don't we take a sample?
We should be keeping him in a bit of a confined area for the time being.
As they would say in the detective shows that I have seen, house arrest.
Kind of, not to their house. They're going to be stuck here. I don't want this going outside.
Why don't we just take a sample of this virus and analyze it a little bit further before we determine that is this okay for him to wander around? So we just need to investigate this first.
I'm not letting him out of that shield until we know if it's safe.
Fine. We'll keep him in a little bit of a containment for now. Probably in one of the one of these here.
6 is priority.
Essentially, that will work.
Yeah, this one can be able to hold the android in a human being. So I think we could be able to hold him in there for a bit.
Probably have to modify it to where it holds his, well, newfound powers.
Well,
with whichever the case, if he is going to stay inside the box, then yes, I have confirmed it with my own self that he should be allowed to walk freely, at least. If anything goes wrong, that I can simply just teleport him straight into the container, and we'll see what's going on from there.
I guess I had no objection to that. What do you think?
And you should see a little tiny fly-like drone go and land on his shoulder. And I'll have that there to keep an eye on him at all times.
I don't like the idea of him just being trapped somewhere.
From as of right now, we have no time to lose. We have only one main objective here. Before we can go any further, you two need a bigger team.
Oh, I think he already has that in his mind already.
Maker seems interested.
Indeed.
I get the feeling you could help us out. Then you mentioned Katsio?
Yes.
Katsio
was in here before.
And John.
Cassio came by just after you two left. So he should be taking reviews somewhere in living quarters right now.
And then we got John coming. This feels more like a reunion than anything else.
As for John, Shadow,
supposedly.
As for him, he'll be with me in the training grounds. He'll help other people train to try and join your group, and he'll also be on other missions to take care of to save a whole bunch of people from Monster Mash. He himself is very powerful, and I did overhear the conversation that you two have, you two lovebirds. I can get you two together.
I highly suggest to keep the General out of any kind of relationship affairs until all things are processed and in order.
There's no shame.
Less distractions makes it better.
Wow.
But either way, you two be off now. Try and find some others to try and join your gang. As for everyone else, let's get back to our stations.
I just got some readings. The Monster Maker is still out there hunting and seemingly killing quite a few people.
Must be trying to make new creations for her own personal gain. And probably for the mastermind.
She is. Every time there's a huge outburst of, I guess you could call them drones, every time.
Well, from as of right now, she is none of our concern. Krugoi is. And if we want to fight her, face her, and take her down once and for all, we have to gather around and gather our own power, gather our team, and be able to take her down. I'm counting on the two of you to get more and more people for that.
Make sure we play this smart too. I don't think it matters how much firepower we throw at them. We need to find a weakness.
But of course. From as of right now, we all need to get back to our stations. Get to preparing. Do what you
also,
need to do.
killing her
necessary.
will not be an ideal thing because who knows how many bodies she can make before then to just put herself back into.
So we find another way.
Leave that part to me. I can try and find the real deal Vanessa Krugoi, and you could probably find a way to kill the actual real one instead of actually killing the fake real one. You know that sounds kind of dumb.
I'll really find the head of the snake and take it out. The rest will fall into place.
Essentially, yes.
So the problem is, if you cut off the head of a snake, it can still bite.
Either way, we need to take her down. But from as of right now, everyone needs to get back to their stations while I talk to this one other fellow right here who's going to be staying with me for a little while.
Don't you mean with us?
With us.
I can provide any tactical information if need be.
Precisely. And I'll be needing you later on that. You, what's your name? Lawyer? I shouldn't call
I'm
you
glad
lawyer.
you're safe either way, hon.
My name is Frederick.
Thanks.
Frederick. Okay. Follow me, Frederick. We need to have a talk.
I guess the rest of us are taking off.
Alright, so as for you two, Shadow and Anya,
Yeah.
you guys need to relax and recover. There's living quarters down there, and the bar, you know where it is.
Okay. Change of scenery.
Unless you'd rather go back to your own places and relax there instead.
I could stay for I could stay for a bit. It won't hurt anything.
Well,
Shall I add these two?
Do you need to go anywhere by any chance? I know that you stumbled across the cave and you were trying to wander somewhere. If that's the case, I'm only assuming.
No, I was just wandering around when I fell into the cave. I've got other. I'm a lawyer, so that means I'm not. I have clients. I've got personal projects I need to do all, and I'm working in New York at the moment. So I think I have to go back to New York.
But of course, I can arrange that. However, the AI, I'll be able to block her communications from this one segment. Now then, here. He gives you a secret card.
Takes it and puts it with the rest of the business cards he usually gets.
Yes. Now, this card.
Don't mind me.
No need. No need. Now then, as I was saying, I'll be in touch. And if anything goes wrong, not only that, has a little chip, so if anything goes wrong, the card will alert me. And after that, I should be able to bring you back here. And in the last possible spot of where you first of when you last stepped on, you'll be able to teleport right back. Again, if anything goes wrong, then let you know right away. But since you were unfortunate.
She's just holding a little containment device that can just go onto him. It just puts up a shield onto him, essentially, and it will block any pathogen coming into him.
Ah, great idea.
Says. I can't keep this form for long, so I had to come up with something.
He takes a device.
Keep these two in mind, because one thing is for sure that I cannot allow you to stay here within the box. It'd just be measly for me, and you'd probably go crazy by all this funny stuff that's been happening here and there with inside the box.
Yes.
I know you have other stuff to do, so I'm not going to stop you on that.
Yes.
But again, I'll be in touch, and if this virus does become dangerous, I'll try to do whatever I can to make it possible and be able to help you.
Of course. I'm just in shock and still trying to process everything because I don't know what happened. I should be dead, but I'm just nervous right now. Nervous and scared.
Now, I know. It was your first time trying to go against the so-called Krugoi, one of the commanders of Monster Mash. Real biggie monster to fight, but you got through it, you lived, you can now live your happy life, unless if this so-called virus, if the virus is dangerous, takes right on over, again, be able to help. Now then, you can stay here for as long as you want. There's another elevator right down there full of other foods that you can be able to eat if you're parched. And whenever you want to leave, just press that button and you'll be on your way.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Perfect.
You are welcome. Always here to help others out.
Yes.
A virus, huh? To be honest, I think this is more of a benefit than it is a virus. Insane. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I can't believe you just let someone infected by a virus from an evil person just walk around.
right in.
I want to scream.
Oh my god.
Perfect. That's how crazy Mr. Perfect is. He loves doing stuff like this.
Dense motherfucker.
Entirely under perfect.
Oh
It
my.
inevitably goes wrong.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Perfect.
Me, Ani, Mari, fucking. I think almost half a Demon Dogs reuniting. Fucking hell, Spiral.
You're lucky, Shadow.
Another thing.
Three.
I can't believe you
I'm no
were
longer
just the whole
pregnant.
time.
Yeah,
I saw that.
thinking
I
just
saw
like,
that,
wait,
Fruity.
why
Oh no,
Shadow, why
big
you trying to
thing.
get
Me and
Fruity
FJK
into
we're
fight?
talking about huge character development for him. Just so that everyone knows, the pathway that he has chosen, I had nothing to do with all this. This was all him.
Yeah, I was like masochist. I was like masochist and morbid.
Okay,
morbid
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Listen, Mario. We need more than that. We need more than that, Mario.
Right now, the whole thing is making me think you're becoming John Cena.
Don't worry. I've got this. I've got this. Give me a second.
Super
For this,
dancing
you know
through
what you
the
get?
earth at this point.
For all of this, let me just wait till the model loads in. You know what you get? You're a bubble
Just wait.
boy now. You live in here.
Boy, you live in
This is
here.
your lifestyle.
So, even the kind access to my country, you're a biohazard contaminant.
So,
Just so that everyone knows,
so say goodbye to your
pathway
home
that
world.
FJK has chosen is his own, and it is going to be huge character development for him. No matter what he's choosing to go through, this will be huge character development for him. There is a good arc for this man right here, and if he completes this arc with full flying colors, you'll be able to see not just Frederick himself, but a new version of himself that everyone would love. FJ, I'm very glad you came up to me with the recommendation and stuff like that.
Or otherwise, he's gonna end up having a little face-off with me and John in an arm wrestling match.
Somewhat.
Talk about Chivo. I'm just imagining half of the fucking former Demon Dog members in the
I
Chivo at the
just
same
had
time trading.
I just suggested buff lawyer versus buff floof. Don't worry, I've got the model.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah,
Spiral had
everyone-
son, Mikaru.
Sadly, I am the buff floof.
I did that like a few hours very early the day before.
Ah, yes. Mikaru may not be aware of the name of the creature.
But yeah, how did everyone like the RP?
You realize you tried to drag your possible pregnant lady into this?
Well, you probably didn't notice that my character is more in the same strength as John due to the character development back in the Demon Dogs days before we joined you.
So we don't keep overlapping, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go up here. Let's go up.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes, there's two.
The whole character development of my character and John's character back in the Demon Dogs days, there was an unexpected training section and buff sequence that Mr. Perfect did to me, which is called the Blue Liquid. So, which is copies someone's abilities, strength, and power from one person and put it into another. So therefore, the copies from John and put it into me because I was weak before then, and we encountered John's brother, which is Bully. So that is when you first encountered me coming in trying to for your rescue. So that is when I used the strength. So that's the whole.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm still have that same strength, but that's why you see me being a little more gentle. So there's also time that John and I are not in the same room together. So
did Annie just dip? Annie did. Crap.
Yeah. So We still need to bring the John and Mickery thing back together. So therefore, the training of the T-bow and all. So.
You need
So
you
the
need
demon
the
dogs is-
you need the what's it called you need a training montage now.
Dun, 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 dun,
Exactly.
Sorry. Hold on, Kirby. I gotta tell you something important right quick. Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nut. I got a nut button now.
Hmm?
I said I got a nut button. Nut.
Okay. Sure.
Curry threw me off the side of the building when I showed him.
Oh my god.
He's like RP pick up and throw.
Hi.
Anyway. So yeah, so there'll be times that me and Makaiser will still be in the librarian arc, which is we're trying to gather pieces for the library part, for people to come together to the actual ultimate librarian, like back then.
Mm.
Like the little girl with the book in the back, and all. So it's all Makaiser.
I think that's.
So.
Oh, by the way, Mikuru. In
Kirby, turn
character,
around.
Alex got his new nuclear power core, so his reactor is fully functional. It's just his arm's missing.
6 hours on today's count.
Okay.
I have a spare if you need it.
But hey, Kirby, if you want me to try to if you want to know why I make Mr. Perfect of what he is, on how he can
And
make
that's a
some of the
cute
dumbest
outfit, huh?
decisions, even though he's named Mr. Perfect. This just goes to show, and this is a lesson to anyone out there. No one is perfect.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Exactly.
Listen, we know why he's not
Exactly.
perfect
Nobody's
anymore.
perfect.
His wife existed.
Hey, it's true. You cannot kill me because it's true.
Alternatively, you could say, well, one could say he's not perfect because his wife no longer exists.
I gotta tell you something.
What now?
But yeah, I'll be making some more plans with you, Shadow, and Anya,
But
and
there's-
very soon Abby for whenever
What
she
from that?
joins in with your group, because I know she wants to join back in. Oh boy.
I saw Pyro kind of clawing at the door.
By the way, when are you free?
That will be decided somewhere this week.
Sure,
I'm
we
not
jump on
too sure,
these
but
first.
next week I don't have work. But on Thursday I'll be heading out to
That's
help
all
my
we did.
brother in
We see
Denver,
you
and on
once.
Wednesday I'm going to be celebrating my birthday with each and every last one of you.
Isn't that right,
So,
BJ?
And happy birthday.
Goddamn Luya.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Again, I think it's. I
Do you
don't
want
think
to
it means
do my arc?
Hey.
Probably because I don't have work on that day either. So yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have college on that day either.
Reed tells Sparrow I'm gonna smack him hard soon.
I got plenty of these.
But yeah, now everyone knows what the so-called. Oh yeah, and by the
Ah.
way, it's not.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of the relaxing walk through the woods comment?
In the monster mash, Vanessa
Man
Cruz.
died
Like-
a horrible death. He didn't get
I heard
I've-
someone laugh at that. I heard someone laugh. I didn't know who.
I don't know if the chat caught on to that, but that was a relaxing walk in the woods, huh? You couldn't help yourself, could you?
No.
No.
Look, it's not every time someone mentions walking through the woods. What do you think I'm gonna do?
I know.
No.
I'm ready for arc.
Max.
Oh yeah.
That's what the response is gonna
The
be.
thing is, I'm more obviously worried about the money for because
I think my character would have been blowing a gasket this entire time if he was here.
So is he going?
Oh yes, yes.
He would have been. He would have been. He would have been just like this.
Well, now I gotta find a fucking team.
Hold on here. Stand still, right quick.
I mean, Hakra wants to join you because the demons.
No, don't worry. You're not.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
When things get worse, your character's not. If your character was there when things get worse with Frederick, he is going to have his head actually explode.
Oh my god.
What, you want to go Monster Hunter?
I gotta make my demon character.
Oh yeah,
But your character isn't there, so.
did amazing, and especially you.
Have a good night, hon.
She wants that Okay,
You
I'm
did
gonna
also amazing for your part, and I'm hoping that the path that you have taken from as of right now
She wants
will
that.
go far
Okay,
and beyond
I'll
with your
say
character.
it once. I'll say it once you be.
Yeah.
Especially
Especially since I'm doing the Colette thing as well, because that was
Oh,
not
you're
like.
going to Italy with that fire.
Italy.
I also need to tell Colette that if blood were to ever be splattered and if they would get it inside of their body, then they would also contract it, which is going to be a bad thing if that were ever to happen.
I'm trying to find the right opportunity to say that.
I don't think Colette's gonna be there. I hope Colette and Rosetta aren't there because.
Oh, Colette's talked with me about the entire stick of the disease, and I told Colette about the entire like thing of what's happened.
Holy!
Someone in my chat just said, so when's Buff J versus Buff Floof?
Never.
Because he knows it's the Floof. You can't beat the Floof.
Oh, how about this? Let's add on more to it. No, how about Buff J, Buff other Floof, and Buff this Floof? I guess you know what? To make it a little more clear, Buff Mama Floof. There we go. That makes it a little more clear, but less confusing for people who may.
This the nicknames Mama Fluid, so it's nickname.
No, what?
So,
Just combine it all together. Just Buff Mama
shit out
Floof.
of you if you give her muscles. With this
Bro,
skateboard.
it's actually kind of funny. I just got back from doing like just a small little talking RP with Sora Crow, fucking Q, and Sachi was even there for a minute. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place tonight.
Well, at least an innocent dead person is not on your conscience.
You should tell me more about this for DMs.
Hey, thank you for the follow. There's
I'm completely under saturation in my head for like the entire thing.
Do that. That'd be the best thing for you to do.
What?
Like,
Crying?
And
look at the shirt.
ER. Bad.
Maybe that might work.
Bad.
Maybe that might work.
B.
I will be able to RP with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this now.
Other
All right, so let's see. What time is it? It's 1:32. Do I do some shenanigans? Do I keep talking, or do I switch over to Yakuza 0?
Yeah,
Choices. Oh, you know, Shadow.
a bunch of times, and I'll be like,
Oh
you know
God.
what? I have their contact number.
Sure. Just so we don't overlap.
Of course.
So that's you got some interesting Demon Dogs reunion going. So having you all,
Congratulations, you might be joining the. Bro, I'm gonna talk to Spar about starting up a TiVo training session and bringing your ass in.
is that what the incentive that I'm going to be doing, the unofficial Demon Dogs mission that I'd be joining in?
Baby, Spiral. The TiVo. You mentioned TiVo training with like Katsio, Anya, Mario's character, like all the former Demon Dog members, right?
We're all coming back. It's all.
Bring Kirby with us. This is his unofficial Demon Dog
So
mission.
there was for those who don't know, that was one of my subathon incentives from November. And it's like either do official Demon Dogs mission or unofficial, and I guess I had to be going on unofficial. So
you'll get some combat training for.
We're getting the band back together.
We're getting the band. Oh yeah. By the way, if y'all want to hint at what this
Actual
virus
combat
is
training,
like,
not just winging it.
Think about this. Let me give you a hint. Think about this.
Oh my God! And
magic.
Wishbot said Demon Dogs getting the band back together.
Spiral. Does he become buff
It's
DDD?
not official respawn. It's
really
just a bunch of former members
Yeah,
gathering
yeah,
up. It's not
yeah.
official.
Yeah.
Don't fucking start freaking out and don't get Sora yelling at me again.
He's gonna do
Yeah,
it
it's-
anyways.
Let me give you a hint.
He
and,
said when! He said when!
He's gonna be like, imagine Resident Evil mutations. We're talking
Whenever
that
we can
level.
start it up.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's
Ooh.
Phoenix Wright buff.
No. Think about this mutation. What is one of the most
Mr. X.
iconic mutations in Resident Evil? Think about this.
William Burke.
Spiral.
Are you gonna have
That's
an eye
exactly
popping out
what
your?
he's
your
gonna be going through.
You're gonna have an eye popping out of your shoulder? Are you gonna be like?
With this whole like unofficial.
Look at the color.
I don't know if
We may be getting.
I need to get the full descriptions from Spiral so that I can actually start making the models.
I swear. Okay, no, we're just gonna. Okay, legit, it's just gonna be.
Yikes!
And it's just gonna say Demon Dogs.
He's got Mondays and Tuesdays. He's got Mondays and Tuesdays off. So if we ever do this, Tuesday would probably be the best.
Yeah, just weird stuff going on.
I am hella tired. It's 1:35 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna try and hang out with other folk before I go to bed. Again, I hope everyone liked the RP, and for my next RP setup will be coming up soon, and I will see y'all later. Especially, you're too cute. Never fucking cute.
Hi, Spiral.
That's right.
You, Alex's character sheet.
Oh my god.
Tuesday, so you're aware.
Also,
Dude.
Oh, wait, was what?
So sorry. No. Go ahead. Izakon. I too think Frederick shouldn't be able to go back home, but he's being allowed to walk back
Mr.
home.
Perfect, let him go. You can't stop that.
Wait, he let Frederick go? I thought he was just wandering around the building.
He's allowed to leave whenever
He gave him a card to go. He has other business that he has to attend to. Y'all probably missed it, but Mr. Perfect, being the dumb idiot that he is, and like I said, no one's perfect. You gave him a card, and he can go.
I'll say this: he's gonna have to go to Italy soon, so he's gonna bring this thing international.
So he might exceed Krugoy's expectations if it goes
Not
wrong.
Italy. They got all the good food there.
Shadow, I hope
What's
you.
funny is my Tar Demon character would love to see this destruction go down.
If it were to occur, he can choose whether or not he'll lose control. Whenever he'll have a few parts of mutation that his body will undergo. He and I talked about this. His first mutation, he is allowed to go out of control once, or if he hasn't done that yet, and if the time limit's up, I'll be there to tell him he's going to go out of control. So you never know. A city might be destroyed, part of a town might be destroyed, several people might be killed, you never know. That's the great thing of what he's told me.
Hey, a town or a
Sounds
city
like a
destroyed.
no.
For me.
Death.
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
My Tar Demon will
You
be
evil
all
bastard.
over that, taking those souls.
Oh my god.
You wanted to do it.
Oh my god.
Another day in the office.
If you wanted to mention something, or
I kind of already forgotten what it might have been, but it's sort of like.
was it a comment from your chat?
No, it
Something
wasn't.
about the smart ass.
Oh no. I don't know what it was. No, that was watching. Look at the chat through that with this thing. No.
Oh my god, though.
Oh.
Unofficial Demon Dog reunion. Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be like that, but sometimes that's how it'd be. I can't believe that though. I cannot believe that. So
dragging your ass along to go trading.
what is there even the reason for my character to even be like
Shut up, Grabs. Training. Pull. We're going training. Done.
But I'm supposed to be going to my part-time job.
I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't
just-
go that far.
Oh, I was gonna smack it with this, but
Hey,
huh?
assault hug.
Fucking Mr. Perfect's such a dumbass, and I love it.
Oh my god.
It's so
I
good.
love-
smart, but when it comes to stuff like this, he's
That's
not.
perfect. That's perfect.
I know.
When it comes to common sense, he's a fucking idiot.
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
talk about characters who are a little off? You want to talk about characters who are a little off, huh? Hold on, I've got just a character.
I'm done.
Wait, so did Sprout ever get
Jimmy?
Jimmy, or is it
Oh no.
the suspense? The suspense. Oh,
It's the
oh my God,
mouse.
Spiral. I kind of, part of me kind of wishes you were able to witness the conversation between this character and Corona, because that was the most like defining thing
stupid shit.
ever. It was the most defining thing ever.
Are you sure about that, Kirby?
I have to wonder,
Think of
like,
it like this. No!
this isn't a competition.
Oh
This isn't a
my
competition.
God. Oh my god!
What if now, sweetheart? What if Susie had a conversation with this character? Wouldn't that be
Oh my
beautiful?
God.
Freaking Susie, while Kirby was having that dramatic RP with all the characters talking about
RP.
getting a freaking
Oh wait, no.
like
Oh, no,
Kirby,
I
run.
can't realize something with the super strength. If he RP Susan.
All right, so I think I'll be switching over to Yakuza 0 just for a little bit or something like that, because I can't really think of like what else to be jumping around into. So yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna let the others know I'm gonna be jumping off to Yakuza 0.
Okay.
What I want, I have a new mission for Susie now. I want Susie to talk with every supreme being, every god, and befriend
God.
all of them.
Oh my God.
I do not want you near the. I do not want. I do not, and I repeat, I do not want you near the Oracle.
I'm friends with Sloth. I'm friends with Celsifer's character. I'm friends with Corona. How many more can I be friends with?
I'm gonna be disappearing, so I'm gonna play Yakuza 0.
Mind backwards.
You hit on.
Oh my God. All right, so then, folks. Hello. So that's it for VR chat tonight. I'm gonna be like I said, I'm gonna switch over to Yakuza 0. Because I don't know. I just gotta get this thing off my head. I gotta get the headset off me. Yeah, just boy. Yeah. Rip up Frederick's universe. Let's see. Tomorrow, Friday night. Well, I guess technically tonight. Yeah, Friday night. Gonna be playing Titanfall 2. I'm saying this for people who are gonna be like disappearing before Yakuza 0. They were just here for VR chat. So yeah, tonight, Titanfall 2. After that, VR chat. Might be a little thing going on with Kaku. Or at least rather, not Kaku. Kaku's character. Might be doing a thing with Altina. And then after that, there maybe something else might be jumping in the way. Who knows? We'll see. But I want to try to stop by Purple Lotus because I haven't really been there for some time. I don't know if I should go there as Kirby or as Kazane. Well, I think maybe it makes more sense with Kirby, but regardless. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Saturday night. We should be going back to D&D. Should we finally go back to that old McTwinkies Great Adventures kind of thing, or what was it we're calling it? McTwinkies franchise expansion adventure. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, be hyped, folks. McTwinkies is coming back. After that, it's gonna be Sekiro, and as usually, I'm hungry for more Sekiro. And I should be also working on the summer avatar as well. So let's see if I can do two things at the same time. Anyways, guys, those who are here just for VR chat, thank you for sticking around. And those who want to see some dumb shenanigans in Sultan Buddy, I don't know if I'm going to be doing story progress. We'll see. But I'm probably going to be doing Hostess Club stuff. But let's see what happens, right? So Well, I mean, hey, Kaku is spring. He's just spring underground. Oh wait, today's today's summer, isn't it? Today's officially summer. So that should clue you in some things, huh? But yeah, all right. Let me jump over to Zero now.